Right, Billy here again from the Wood Junki Tool Labs, and it's another week, so there's another 4 videos with 4 really good giveaways. So the tool I'm going to give away today and show you through it, quick demonstration, that kind of thing, is a set of these Workzone clamps. Just have a close up there. Now, they are suspiciously like, just a different colour, than the Parkside little ones that I bought a couple of weeks back. So we're going to put them side by side, have a look round the clamps. I think they may be out the same factory, I don't know, but sort of spec them a little bit differently than Aldi, vice versa. But let's get down to the table and let's have an initial look round the 2 sets. Right guys, so here they are, Workzone, and that's my little ones I bought. Now I've got a set out already. These I just thought I'd show you for this because I knew these were coming up, you see. So if you'd have a look round them, these sort of intents and purposes look nearly the same, but if you'd have a look closer, they're actually spec different. This has got the push sort of release thing to use as a spreader. This has got this sort of like thumb screw type thing. On the handles here, this is sort of plastic, different design than the little, and the little one has got more of a rubbery feel round it. That's definitely rubber. The bars feel alright, but I'm going to get them out in a minute anyway. And this is all different here than that section. So they are definitely spec differently. The jaws are configured a little bit differently as well. If you'd have a look at that there, so have a look at that one there, and the same on that one and on the bigger one. But you know, I'm always suspicious of these cheap clamps. Now I had a set of Workzone clamps a good couple of years back, and this section here, when I was clamping, snapped on me and it cut on my thumb here. I don't know if you can still see that scar on my thumb. There's a little scar, the camera might not pick it up, but it's just there on my thumb, and it was caused through a set of these clamps. Now these are different than them. These are a total different design, different look whatsoever. But after that I said I'd never buy cheap clamps again, and somebody said to me, try the Parkside clamps, and I have, and I've got some out and I've used them and they've been absolutely fantastic. They are really, really good quality, value for money clamps. So I just want to see if these Aldi ones are the same. Now I am going to take them out the packaging, so whoever wins these Aldi clamps, I will put them in a box for you, make sure they're wrapped up all right, but I've got to take them out of here just to have a proper nose round them. Right, so I've got some out of the box. I've just got one of each of the Workzone and one of each of the Parkside. I already had these out because I already had a set, like I said. Now, the first thing I can sort of say is they both feel similar in weight. You know, this has got sort of different design here than what that one has. This is what's sort of telling me they may be out the, you know, the same factory, but a sort of a different spec, because there's so much similarities, even down to this bar at the back here. You know, I don't know if that's a thing on them all, but you know, you can spec them up on, you know, when you get to these sort of Chinese places and sort of get these made to your specification sort of thing. Looking round them, they look nice, solid and robust clamps. That mechanism feels alright. One thing I don't like is this, where you press it down on here, you know, you've got to really sort of press it, whereas on the Parkside one it's more of a fluid movement. They just seem to be a little bit better quality for clamping up, and it's just that that there is just so much easier. That like little trigger, same on the smaller ones, nice and fluid, works really well. Now one thing I will say about the Parkside, that just looks plastic, so how long that'll last I do not know, and it's the same on there. You know, if you put too much pressure down on that, it's gonna snap. Is it the same on the one? You can't get in there to see. Let's see if you can see on the bigger one. See on that one in here, feels like metal. It feels like a metal clip, so that's maybe a little bit more quality there. But overall, I just don't like that. It feels, you know, when you've got two hands going and you're just reaching for the clamp and you want to sort of get in quick, that's your better bet. It's moving freer than that one. That I just, maybe it might free up the more you use it. You know, they feel solid enough. How well these smaller ones will stand up, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But for sort of like little delicate work, box work, that kind of thing. And what people tend to do is they over clamp. You don't really need to over clamp your stuff, so just bear that in mind. But that sort of feels all right. And then you're sort of like having to press lock like that there. It's a bit of a pain. Where on the smaller one, the little one, it's nice and fluid. It's just that I don't like that plastic, where it's all plastic going through there. I think that over time is going to snap. So it's make your choices, guys, isn't it, really? Just let's give them a bit of a clamping test. Just a quick demonstration. Nothing dinger. That feels nice and solid. The Aldi one. What I did tend to find with the little one, this tends to slip a lot. So just bear in mind, because they always go missing, as you know, but them ones on the Aldi ones, I don't know. Now, to release, it was nice and easy release. A lot more solid than the ones that sort of broke on me a while back. I'll give them that, definitely. The bars, let's have a look. Let me get me thingy out. 5mm, 5mm, so they're both the same sort of thickness of bars, and that way is 18. Yeah, and that's 18. These are got to be out the same factory, just set up a little bit differently and specced a little bit differently. But yeah, that's that one. So they do feel all right. At the moment, I'm still preferring the little. Don't know why. Now, both of these sets are £5.99 each. So if you go into either Lidl or you go into Parkside and you see them, they're £5.99 each. So just let me get another piece of wood, just to sort of just show you the smaller clamp. So if I was sort of clamping, this is the little one. So let's get it right back. There you go. So that's there. You can feel that. That's got quite a good clamping force, that, to be honest. I've not used the smaller ones yet on anything, but I will be using them on a project I'm currently doing, which you'll see over on my main channel when I get it finished up. And these ones, see, to push that up now I've got it clamped. It's these handles, these tiny handles. Really be careful, don't over clamp. There's enough pressure there to keep that there. The little one feels a lot more solid than that one, and to get it off, it's just like a minute press. Again, just feels a bit clunky and a little bit, you get what I mean? Whereas this one, that was easy to get off, and that's just a bit more fluid. So anyway, that's the clamps. So guys, that was a quick brief demonstration look round this sort of Workzone clamps, and I sort of give them a bit of a comparison to my little ones. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments if you've got these clamps and you've used them, and what you think. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, these have got the spreaders, so you can turn it round and use them as spreaders as well. In this pack you get 4, so you get 2 of these bigger ones which are 155mm, and the 2 smaller ones are 105mm, so the same sort of specs as the little Parkside. These will get packed, like I said, I'll package them up nice. They're out that cardboard packaging now. But are you in the sort of Lidl camp or the Aldi camp for your tools? Let me know also in the comments. Now let's get on to the rules on the giveaway. So I'm going to give these away So what I want you to write in the comments is the word clamp. You got to write the word clamp and where you're from. You must write clamp and where you're from, because if you don't write where you're from, if you've won it and your address doesn't marry up with what you've commented, you know, I know it's a scam sort of thing. So clamp and where you're from, much, you know, important, much important. That don't go, does it? But anyway, you know what I mean. And you've got to be subscribed and hit the notifications, because on Sunday night, this video will be part of a Sunday night giveaway video where the 4 tools I'm giving away this week will be on that video. So make sure you're in it to win it. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification. Come on, let's be fair. If I'm doing 2 giveaways and that, you know, common courtesy, be subscribed, help the channel out and all that kind of thing. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.